And today, this is a short video because I need it in replay so everybody can get this opportunity from Cashflow NFT. It's a Zoom call and it's a question and answer Zoom call. And you might want to get yourself familiar with a passive income opportunity such as this. Miracle Cash and More is licensed and regulated stores. They start under licensed and regulated crypto jurisdictions. Right now, that's almost everywhere else but the United States. So therefore, we're talking about United Kingdom. We're talking about Spain. We're talking about Cyprus. We're talking about Germany. As they have their crypto jurisdictions in order, you can have stores, you can have exchanges, you can have ATM machines, automatic vending machines. So all of that comes into play, and they have other business opportunities for you and passive income opportunities from a one-time investment. 4 to 5 years exit strategy, but in the meantime, you receive part of the profits from all phases of business that is licensed and regulated, and in this case, United Kingdom. So stay tuned. Check this out. We're going to get into that Zoom call. It's already started, and I'm going to get you added in so you can watch it here, or to go to the Zoom call directly if you want, because it's actually running live as we speak at noon Friday and every noon Eastern Standard Time Monday. Then tomorrow on Saturday, they're going to have a company call as well. So you guys have a way to get in. We have opportunities. Yes, I'll just tell you up front, the NFT does cost $5,000. But if you don't have the $5,000, then what? Most people would say, I'm out. But you actually have an opportunity. You can sign up as a free affiliate with Cashflow NFT. Please use the link down below in the description that says Miracle Cash and More. And then you sign up. You can refer other people. If you refer 10 people, there's your $5,000. You can buy your NFT, or you can use that as another way of passive income streams for yourself. Or we have a group economic plan, which is called the Cashflow NFT 5,000 business opportunity. And your contribution could be as low as $250 to get your percentage of the $5,000 NFT when they make their monthly residual commission payout. So you have ways you can get in. Nobody's stopping you. No barriers to entry. So let's get into this Zoom call. Like I said, we're going to get into it as in progress. Go on. So let me into the screen here. I won't probably talk about anything after this. You'll have to join us on our normal live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday nights are 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully we'll see you there. We can discuss anything you want on any live stream that we have. So stay tuned. And I hope to see you on other live streams as well. I'm going fast simply because it's already started. And I kind of wanted to get in at the beginning, but here we go. Let me get it up. And please enjoy. Let's see here if I can find it. All right, there we go. Hold on. I'm on the wrong screen, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't find the right screen, apparently. All right. Let's get this set up properly. Again, there's some other items down below in the description. If you want to earn free Bitcoin, you can mine for free. And yes, it's only parts of a penny per day, but don't let that stop you. All right. Don't let that stop you from being able to, hey, if your laptop, your desktop, your phone, and it can mine for free, why not? While you're at work, while you're gone. All right. So here we go. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
And so that if you have a follow-up to something that we talked about today, go ahead and just fill up the form and say, as a follow-up to, whatever that question is, so then we know. And we're doing that so that we can really maximize our time together here today. So here we go. We had almost 40 questions come in that was like less than 2 weeks ago that we started posting this. I know. And I think there were about maybe 15 suggestions. run those, and then several that offer support and help and for their skill sets and to get more involved. So here we go. All right, first question. Can I put my NFTs onto a cold wallet for safekeeping, or is the MetaMask safe enough? Jordy.
Okay, so for this question, I think we have been mentioning that we would like to recommend you guys MetaMask wallet, as the IT and the corporate recommended people to use the MetaMask wallet. But whether you want to use SafePal or which is a cold wallet, that will be your option. But as a company or as a corporate team, we basically suggest you to use MetaMask wallet to basically keep your NFTs.
And we will be talking about cold wallets at some point in the future. It was a question that was asked here, and so starting next week Friday, not that this will be the topic, but just so everybody knows, Ed is going to present a program. We'll give you more information on that later, but we envision very much some educational topics that will be coming that will really address some of these things. And as a friendly reminder, anything that we mention in here is not financial advice. It might be that we're suggesting things because it was our personal experience or products that we've used or that we are very familiar with. These are not financial advice. This is not like the only way to do something. There are going to be some things that we're going to go, this is a hard stop. This is the only way that we want you to do it. But throughout most of this, please know that we're here, we're doing this because we want to be in service. Leads me to this next question. Also with the financial reset, I have been researching the ISO 22 system and how the upgrade from the SWIFT system will take effect for the banking sector. I'm going to tell you how we answered that. No clue. So these are the things that I'm earmarking that maybe that's something that we need to know more about. It's not something that we're skilled on to answer that question today. That would be something that you would maybe want to dive into, with somebody that has that area of expertise. And if you know of somebody that has that area of expertise, use the form, fill it out, let us know, because that's truly would be serving all of us. But we don't know. Next one. I told you I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna try to. We're keeping it real. We're keeping it real.
Okay.
I myself am looking to transfer over to keep my assets safe in the coming future. How will Miracle Cash and More with Cashflow NFT safeguard the companies around the world financial reset? Jordy.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys, most of you guys have seen the presentation. When we present, we always mention that the insurance that Miracle Cash has. But when it comes to NFT, once the NFTs is in your wallet, it will be your responsibility basically to keep it safe. But if you're talking about the whole general company, of course we do have insurance, and that was always mentioned that in the presentation. Do you think we should mention those three?
Actually, no. And let me explain why. Because those are going to be, wait till you guys see what we're getting ready to record later today. So I've already seen those slides, so I know what Leica has prepped. And that's going to be part of the corporate update that you guys are going to see. So you will actually have all of that information, and it will be ready for streaming tomorrow. So I wanted to let you know, and it's pretty detailed. And when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, this is really purposeful information. I know you guys will be very, very happy to see that. So stay tuned because you will get that in detail tomorrow. Next question. What cryptocurrency will our Cashflow NFT profit shares be paid out in? Will it be stablecoin USDT, USDC, or our own stablecoin Miracle?
As my information is, there's a probability to pay our investors with the Miracle token that basically have, but I don't have the 100% to give you an answer that if it is going to be USDT or Ethereum, BTC, but they will be a probability. Of course, we have Miracle token, so the profit payout may probably be in the Miracle token.
And did you want to piggyback on that only because I had also gone through these with Ed last night, and he had mentioned about Coinbase in some recent comments. I don't know if you want to maybe expand upon that.
Up until recently, the company's been paying out in USDT. And there's a lot of speculation out there and news coming from pretty credible sources that Tether might be entering into a challenge. And so there's several people that are recommending moving your coins if you have USDT off of that. Matter of fact, Coinbase Coinbase just put out a couple of days ago a message to the members that use Coinbase to, if you have USDT, to swap it for USDC. So just as a point of reference, just as a potential way to protect yourself, that is what's being talked about in the industry. So although we've been paying in USDT up to this point in time, a lot of people are recommending to move that over to USDC.
And I see Mr. Micah has joined in and sitting next to Yordi. Micah, was this something that you wanted to piggyback on, or are you here for the view of the community of 81 participants that are joining in today?
I just wanted to see your lovely face. I'm just saying.
You're gonna see a lot of me today.
No, I wanted to chime in on that a little bit because
yes,
when we send out the NFT, the decentralized wallets have an address. So the NFT is held under that address. So let's say you have a MetaMask, the NFT is held under that address. So that's where the coin will go to. So we may be bound by USDT for that reason, because when you go and let's say you're going to reserve your Buigo for NFT, it's going to sit in your wallet. The wallet is really the owner of the NFT in a sense, and you control your wallet with the password for that, which is basically 12 words. And so number one, you want to make sure, this is very, very important, that you need to write those words down on a piece of paper. You need to make 2 copies, and you need to keep one of the copies in another location somewhere. Because what happens is that when we start sending the profits out, we literally have to send it where that NFT is. Because you will have, at a certain point in time, you will be able to go to OpenSea and put an NFT up for sale if you choose to. The buyer of that then becomes the NFT, the person who controls that NFT, and then we will then in turn, in the smart contract, it will say, hey, send it to where the NFT is. And there's no way for us to change that. It has to go there. Now, let's say that you, which happened to a friend of mine, she woke up in the middle, she starts little glowing particles through the air, and within 10 minutes, her house is on fire. And she grabbed her device, not connected to the internet, but where she had all her passwords, and she's worth millions in crypto. Had she had to run out, and that it would have burned up along with the millions of dollars in crypto that she has, right? So we have to send the money to where the NFT is. So we're bound by that. So now I'm not sure, I haven't done my due diligence on this, but if we can do USDC to a MetaMask, which I imagine that we can, then we can use USDC. And from my research, USDC, as Ed was saying, might be more dependable now because there's a little bit of a discrepancy with USDT. Miracle Token is not built to be able to follow the NFT, unfortunately, because Miracle Token is the best stable coin on the planet, by the way, because it is exactly $1 and it's insured and protected by an insurance company. So when you get your millions, if you don't want to go and put it into your bank account and get, hit with the taxes that come with converting that into dollars, it's really good if you end up keeping it as a miracle token, because at least that is one true actual dollar. So that's sort of how the commissions will work. And I'm sorry it was a long answer, but I think it's important that people know that if you lose access to your wallet, we will end up having to send hundreds of thousands of dollars into a wallet that someone says they don't have anymore or have access to, and they're going to ask us, to send it somewhere else, and we can't, because we could be making that up. We don't know who we're talking to, and it's impossible for us to know whether or not someone has the password for that wallet. So make sure right now, wherever you want that money, wherever your NFT is going to, make sure you write that code down on a piece of paper, those words, and put it somewhere else as well. Don't just keep it in one place. Keep it in 2 or even 3 places. Make sure that no one gets access to those words.
That's great advice, and everybody. And I encourage you all to then post, once you've done that, post in the CWS group. Hey, I've gone ahead and made sure I made additional into a safe place. It will be a friendly reminder to all of us. Accountability is where the success is going to really push over the edge. We hold ourselves accountable, and even within our group, that is where we can make sure that we're actually, doing that due diligence, as even Micah was saying. Like, these are great conversations, great reminders. And our dear friend Gail has messaged me, and she's going to post a link here soon, that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Big Daddy will be hosting that crypto and coffee session, and it's going to be about showing members how to set up their MetaMask wallet. And so Stephanie will be showing how to set up a trust wallet as well. So that link will be posted here in just a moment. So we are all about that content and that education. So thank you, Micah. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Yordi, for that. Next question. Do we have MCNC, so Miracle Cash, have a stable coin that we can purchase and hold?
Yeah, we have Miracle Token, but right now it's not ready, but it's coming soon.
So currently not available, coming soon. How will bursting CBDC when it comes to liquidating or quarterly profit everyday expenditure?
Maybe Micah can answer that, but I have no idea what that means.
I didn't know what this abbreviation CBDC
The
is.
central bank digital currency. So how will bursting the CBDC when it comes to liquidating our quarterly profit shares for everyday expenditure?
I'm not familiar with CBDC, but if you have USDT in your wallet, you'd have to go through an exchange that will sell you back your local currency. And in that, you will have some obligations, because when you're buying back local currency, that does register as maybe income or whatever. So you have to actually talk to your accountant about that. Then there's people that are going to have all kinds of different strategies. I think Ed wants to say something in regards to that as well.
Yeah. Regarding the CBDC, it's not here yet. It's not as if people could access it at this point in time. It's in a pilot program. Some people believe that pilot program might fail. So CBDC is just speculation. It's not something that we should really discuss as usage, because it's not even here yet.
Excellent. And that's what I had in here, that it was currently a test program right now. And certainly if somebody has additional information they want to add to that, post it in our Q&A and we'll add that to our future conversations. The next question, can we store NFTs in our own cold wallet?
That's the same question I think we did answer.
Exactly. So the answer is yes. And then they said, or do we need to keep our NFTs in the open sea? This person used the word metaverse. I believe they meant MetaMask. And kind of also, as we had said, it's really up to you. You could keep it on within MetaMask or put it on a cold wallet. And those are things that we will probably do some deeper dives in tomorrow as well.
Let me chime in on that, just so everybody understands this. We're teaching, MetaMask, so that we're teaching, one specific way that whenever you go into multiple, you end up, as a company, people asking, is it better to do that or better to do this? And, for us, we want to teach one way for those who do not know this industry, maybe they've never done it before. We want it simple, to the point. From that point, if you're a crypto person and you know this stuff and you have a cold wallet, you understand how it works, then you know that you can send your NFT to wherever you want. That part is really in your court. We can get into trouble if we start taking responsibility or give advice on moving things outside of our world. Because if something happens, that could be, well, you said that you said to do this. So now you're responsible for my $10,000, $5,000, whatever that may be. So what we're saying is we're going to teach you at least one way to receive it. Then if you want to move it to another wallet, another way of storing it, a more secure way, then that's where you come in, that you learn that way, you understand it's safe, and it's really your responsibility from that point.
Love it. So again, a friendly reminder, this is not all, we're not here for financial advice. We are here to serve and educate the community in a way that we understand, and we know that you're going to have success based on those transactions and how to receive those funds, just like Micah said. But when we take it into a deeper dive, those are going to be additional, we can maybe point you into some areas and connect you with people that have done that, but that would be at your own risk. This is not, these are the disclaimer, I should be flashing up,
If they don't work,
warning.
Yeah, if they're not employed by us and you go for help in the community or someone's helping you, it is not a sanctioned thing. If they make a mistake, you can't come to us and say, this person, you said do this and do that, right? So if they're corporate, we have specific instructions for them of what they can and can't teach or say. So that is our responsibility. Beyond that, once you leave that world, it is, this is a technology of responsibility, and that's, what this whole industry is about, being responsible for your own stuff. So just so everybody understands that part, don't follow something you don't understand. Don't do anything you don't understand until you understand it. And if you don't fully understand it, don't do it. Wait until you understand it, then take action. And if you're, new and you're sending money in crypto, send $1. Make sure it gets there. Then send the $1,000. Then send the $10,000, whatever that number is. All right.
Perfect. So, and again, kind of to reiterate, some of these questions will be very similar. I'm reading them out loud because for our first one, I wanted everybody to kind of get an idea of the types of questions that we were getting in. And so how safe is the open metaverse? I believe they meant MetaMask. So how safe is the OpenSea MetaMask in keeping our NFT safe from a cyber attack? You already had a great response to this one. There's a
you want to read it? You want to read my...
She said that is on MetaMask security systems. They are third-party companies. So it's whatever they have set up and set in place. And it has been the standard. Oh, I see Phil there just popped in. Hi, Phil. Philip. The next question, why does the agreement not state the number of NFTs that I purchased? So I'm going to respond to this. Micah, don't speak. So this is the announcement stuff that is coming. So there are really cool things in regards to our NFTs and in regards to our website and some really awesome stuff. So I'm skipping over that because you're going to hear about that on tomorrow's call that we're recording today. When will I receive proof of the NFT that I won in Vegas due to the drawing? That list has been created and sent, and that will be also part of what you will be seeing and learning and hearing in our update that is coming. Next question. Why does my agreement not state the POS that I received due to the special promotion when I joined? Buy 3 UK NFTs and receive a POS.
We have the answer on that then.
Yes, you want me to just read what we had wrote
Yes.
down? Yeah. It's not part of the contract. It's a promo and a separate add-on that will be sent manually, and it will be shown in your back office. And again, you're going to hear about that tomorrow with these website updates that are coming, that you will be able to see these things.
Yeah, I got that list today from IT. We pulled that list, so it's there. What's the name of the person who's asking that question? Oh, okay.
I can tell you offline. I'll tell you offline. But
All right.
All right. Has it been determined where that POS that I received for purchasing 3 NFTs will be located?
No, we answered that. Right.
I have something to add to that, because what we will do, I'm making a big statement here, but
Use your words wisely. I'm going to mute him if he starts saying something that Ed and I are going to be like, go ahead, that's your own business.
but okay, we're 90% sure that we're going to create a pool. So all of these point of sale machines that have been earned.
You see, look at the people. People want the pool.
Yeah,
you see that?
I think so,
right
because you can
Yes.
end up with one that doesn't do a lot of sales, and then somebody can end up with one that's doing a lot. So we
Exactly.
figured that the fair thing to do is to pool those together and pay the average out to everyone, so everyone gets the same amount.
Cool.
And-
This is
And
new.
based on based on the conversations I've had and from those questions and just the people that are showing visually, you can see that's what they would like as well. So, okay, here we go. When will the payout start? And if the payout is monthly or quarterly, I can go ahead on the POS.
On the POS.
Mhm.
Well, we have ordered, I believe it's 10,000 units.
Yep.
So the thing about the POS is they have to actually go out, and they have to be installed. And after they're installed, wherever it is, whoever's in that location need to know and understand how to use it. And there's going to be a build-up on that. So I believe we will have delivery on POSs in Europe, Spain, and Germany in January. We have them out here in Cyprus. So we're looking at, to satisfy all the POSs that we have out, to see if we can actually do that with the locations here in Cyprus, or if we need to add that to add locations in Europe as well to satisfy all that. So we also need to look at, because to pay out the POS, we're not tying it to an NFT. So it's going to go to a person. So what we're doing is we're building the Boogie Gopher Club website. That website, when you register, you'll be able to grab a code from Cashflow NFT, and it will pull the data from Cashflow. So if you have a point of sale machine, then the Boogie Gopher site, which is going to be kind of where the payment portal activity is. So that has to be finished, but we will be able to accomplish that sometime in February. So that's the earliest that we can actually start paying, is when we have the infrastructure in place for that. So look for that around mid-February for us to have the WeGo4 website ready.
And one of the things that I love with you, Micah, is you are so transparent and so kind to even give projections out that aren't always maybe, and these are things we're going to talk about that people will hear about on our corporate call, but I want to address that because of what you just said, that you could easily say, 6 months, and really push it out, or a year from now, or we don't know. And one thing that is beautiful that you do, but sometimes can get you in trouble, is that you want to be honest and you're saying these are our projections. This is what we are trying to do. Yet there are things that do end up come out of our control that do put delays in. So I wanted to say that to everybody, that do you really understand that? I just want to honor Micah here for a moment, because he could easily avoid the question. He could easily, give a longer projection. And what he's doing is he wants to be as transparent as possible. But what happens then is, if that deadline doesn't meet, I am asking you, please don't give any backlash and, that he had said this deadline and this date, because I promise you he is working tirelessly behind the scenes to make that happen. But sometimes things happen. And, the conversations that we need to have is that we are investors, we are entrepreneurs, we're here for the long run of the potential eventual buyout, not for tomorrow's paycheck, right? So I just wanted to put that out there that, it wasn't planned that Micah was going to be on this call. So I'm just so appreciative of your time, that shows how much you care for this community, and that you are willing to tell everybody what you're thinking and what you think the projections are going to be. But everybody in our community, please understand that in a way that you guys to be like, that's the Bible. Does everybody understand that? I just want to make sure, that you guys understand that. And I'm seeing that it shakes, because it's really important that, we allow Micah to share his vision, and that we encourage that, and we want to know what he thinks the projections are. But please remember, we are investors, we are entrepreneurs, and we're here for the paycheck a year from now, 2 years from now, the $1 million paycheck, not the $500 paycheck, right? So I just want everybody to understand that these are really important things, and hopefully, thank you. I'm seeing everybody mention that, and that they feel the same way, and I think it's important that we verbalize that. So I hope that was okay.
I can speak to that a little bit, Melanie, since you're bringing it up. And one has to obviously understand that when you're putting a crypto terminal into a new location, the crypto person might see, we accept Bitcoin, we accept whatever. Now, it takes a minute for the person who sees it, depending on what the location is. They may see it and come back a week later, a month later, whatever. So you have to understand how the cycle goes with these things, because we're an emerging new world technology, and it could kick in right away in some places, and it can take a minute in other places, depending on what these locations are. So to speak to that is, we may have the payment system in place for, this and this and that. Well, how many terminals have we been able to physically get out there, teach the people in the stores what to do, how to sell it, how to talk about it, whatever that process is, and just understand that those machines are tied to you for life, and you can make X amount in 2023 and triple that in 2024, etc., etc. So just understand what we're really a part of here. It's a world-changing type event.
Revolutionary, yes, it's so exciting. The next questions dive into the payout for the POS systems. our verbiage on our presentations mentioned 30%, but there has been a moment where you have mentioned on a video 50%. And I believe, that was just by an error. We are going by 30%, and I just wanted, some people are asking for clarification on that.
Yeah, I don't know what video that is, but it is 30%. So there's cost that we have, then there's profit, and then that profit is then split so that 30% goes to the person whose name is on that machine, but now obviously the pool will receive that 30%.
Perfect, thank you. The next question, I thought this was a great question, and I'm really glad this person asked this. Can I use the what if introductory video on a website that I want to design in order to generate leads, as well as other videos, and the name of Miracle Cash and Cashflow NFT? So my answer to that is yes, but what I want you to do is to please reach out to me so that I can also help guide you in that we're making sure that whatever you're putting out there really does genuinely represent the brands, the company, and I can help you with like maybe some lead magnet pages, things like that. So we absolutely would encourage that. I can make sure you have video links and anything that you need, because that benefits everybody. We just want it done in a way that it looks professional and that it represents us as a community. If anybody wants that, I can hear my echo, apologize. Just reach out to me and I will help guide you through that process. Okay, next question. When I purchase additional NFTs, will my sponsor receive 10% from additional purchases that I make? The answer is yes, unless otherwise stated. So currently that is what is in place. Yordi, was there anything else? That's pretty much what we had written down. You guys are going to hear some I put it because you know about it. Holiday promotions are coming. That was in the teaser graphic, so you'll hear more tomorrow. Okay. Here, another one on setting up, and I'm going to read it, but this is a pretty easy answer. I need clarity on something on how to connect MetaMask to Cashflow NFT and to OpenSea video in the back office. I noticed I'm filling out the addresses and they marked a video point, saving wallet addresses in TRC20. The wallet addresses appear to not be TRC20, as I thought it needed to start with a T. And my understanding is that the network should be ERC20 for us to receive the NFT and distributions. If it should be ERC20, then I feel many may be confused by the video and put the wrong network in their wallets.
Yes, it should be ERC, and we always send email. Maybe some people are really frustrated with our emails. It comes from miracle.cells, and people were asking that if that is legit, I will go ahead and that's legit. There are people basically there to guide you. We have created a manual just also to read you guys how you will connect your MetaMask to OpenSea, even also how you download the app. So we have the sales team basically helping out to you guys. Whoever having a hard time even to do those processes, you can reach out the sales team and they can schedule a Zoom with you and guide you as well. So in that case, you understand it better, but you have to do it ERC20 network.
So I'm going to put that email here, and so it was miracle.sales@cashflownft.net, correct?
Yes, and I'm going to put my personal email here, and if the email is not responded to you guys, please reach out to me personally so I can look at it.
Another question, is it possible to get video clips, video links for the following? They mentioned 2 videos of Micah showing and talking about Northern Cyprus crypto cafes. One which pays the Spain NFT holders, the other the UK NFT holder. The 5-minute video that was played during the presentations, that is at the beginning of the corporate update with Micah and Hakan a couple of weeks ago. I think these are powerful videos to send to prospects and update current team members. And I couldn't agree more. Those are things that I am working on. I uploaded 2 videos yesterday to the YouTube channel. You can take a look at those. And I have actually several more, probably about 5 more that I will be uploading. So stay tuned. And then that piece that you guys are talking about that we all love, that Ed plays on our presentations, and it starts at around that 5:20 mark, goes to about 10. I've already downloaded that entire program, and I will clip it and put it into YouTube. I may get a notification in regards to copyright, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. We were not marked during the live video, and that's still showing, so we should be okay. But please understand that's not our music, and it was done for that presentation. But we agree it's a powerful piece, and so I just have to clip it, pull it out, and I'll put a slide in there, and that will also be in the YouTube, the Boogie Go for YouTube channel. So love that. Yes. Are the Spain NFTs, which were mentioned recently, still available? If so, or if yes, how can someone purchase them? Yordi.
Unfortunately, we don't have Spain NFT. It's all gone. Yeah, that's the answer.
Okay. Can you please provide step-by-step procedure as to what needs to be done? 1, in the MetaMask wallet, 2, in the Cashflow NFT account, regarding changing the token address to ERC20. And so Yordi had already kind of addressed that, but there are some videos. There's a video that's in there that will also walk you through that. If you have additional questions, Yordi and myself, our emails are listed.
We have also manual. We can send you that. You can actually read the manual and go, do by yourself. But if not, you can reach out always the sales team. For now, they can help you.
Okay, what does the change to ERC20 mean for persons who receive their NFTs on the Polygon network?
So our NFTs are on the Polygon network, as we talked about before on our training as well. So you have to add the Polygon network to be able to see your NFTs.
So yeah, the ERC is the Ethereum network, TRC is the Tron network.
The Tron,
and yep, perfect. Yeah. And these are, and I know for some people these may seem like, silly questions, but I really believe these are purposeful because there's a lot of people in here, and this is being recorded. So anybody that's new, by us maybe explaining some of these terms, even if we're doing it 2, 3, 4 times, it's okay. Like, that's why we're here, and that's why we created this call, because then I'm not, or Yordi and Raquel, we're not like answering all of these, being distracted throughout the day of the same questions. I would rather take 1 hour and really get to as many as we can, and you have a form you can fill out, and then we will get all of those addressed. So so much of the reason why we're doing this has to do with time management, and that we are getting the same questions over and over again. So
exactly.
I'll be really excited to hear if you guys enjoy this format.
Yeah, I can add something on this, Mel, if you give me like 1 minute. Like, it's not even 1 minute, but we always get a frequent question, as Melanie mentioned, and we actually sacrifice our own time. We don't have even sometimes a personal time, to basically shut down our phones, and we're not answering phone. So guys, please understand, sometimes if we don't answer, which means that we're really out of energy and we have to take time for ourselves. But we accept your question. We always look into it. We don't sleep even, like sometimes, the things that we have to get it done. If that is the time, we do it. Even the time difference is not a problem for us when we answer the question. So if it is possible, please go to YouTube, like as Melanie said, listen to the recording instead of asking the same question frequently, like to everyone. So in that way, you get the full information. So you can understand where we're at.
Absolutely. I'm curious to see why these stores set up as NFTs if they already have so many stores operating and making them money. Why would you want to sell off a piece of your business for such a small amount? I love this question because we have a great answer.
Yeah.
You'll
Go ahead. Yeah, read it, yeah.
Okay. The stores are not set up as NFTs. They are cryptocurrency exchange stores. And I added this. So please don't take offense, but this is really how I feel about this. The NFT is an opportunity for the common folk, us, right?
Yeah.
To be able to invest in part of something that's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't have the funds to be able to be a bid player, six-figure investor in something. I can invest $5,000. Oh my, yeah, this is incredible. So my heart is just full of gratitude. And so I hope that explains that, why would they do that? Well, it was a great way for them, the people involved that made these decisions to say, we want others to be able to be part of the blessings and be part of this opportunity that could change people's lives, more people's lives than what we could have done if they just went with maybe, different kind of angel investors or larger corporations or, so many other ways that they could have generated the revenue. So I hope that you all as well, we're the lucky ones. We are the lucky ones. Try not to forget that. Even in the small frustrations that you might have on maybe some deadlines or some things are incorrect or things just aren't looking the way they should on the back end, it's okay. Tell us because we need to know, but stay focused on how lucky we are that we get to be part of that and that we are creating something revolutionary, and it will take time, and there are things that need to be worked through, and it's something, okay, let's put it in through this way. Maybe, now we found that this was a barrier, we now need to pivot and switch this way. At the end of the day, the company is, here to serve us, to have our backs, and to really create, that the adoption worldwide, right? And we get to be part of that, so.
Yeah.
I'm curious, all right, I answered that one. All right, has the system to receive monies after payment from the profit systems been validated to run smooth? Oftentimes platforms arise, but members have trouble receiving funds when it's time for payout. And so
I think we have to answer.
Yeah, we do. So compliance and finance teams are currently working on this now, and this will be part of some of the things that will be on the update call as well. Another question, a round date for 30% Turkey Cafe, and I believe they meant Miracle Cafe, and it's a shop that's located in Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, they said a round date for Turkey promotion, and again, it's they marinated it in We've already addressed the
has to do with
when she said Turkey store also has built, that's what she meant. So if that's not built, so yeah, we can't pay them.
Recording in
Spain
progress.
And UK NFT, and you're using a similar address, we may not send you the taste NFT because the taste NFTs are basically to check if you have the right wallet address.
And I don't know of any organization that does that. None of the other NFTs that I own has the company said, I'm going to send you a test NFT because I care so much about you that I want to make sure you receive your NFT. I don't know about you guys, but that's mind blowing. And it's a pain in the butt. It's a lot of work. It's tedious details. And so I'm saying all of that so you guys understand the big picture that no other NFT that I own has that person, that company, that organization, that nonprofit, whatever it was. Hey, I'm going to send you a test one to make sure it hit the right one. Please confirm that you received that. No, they would send it. And if I didn't receive it, that's on me if the wallet was incorrect. This company cares that much that these are hours tedious detail. I can't even tell you. So trust the process. Allow it to take the time it takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Woo! All right. Is it possible to see projections of estimated expenses and revenues instead of just what the expected profits will be? It would be nice as an investor to see an entire breakdown.
We have the answer to that. If you want to read it, you can read it. But if you want, I can answer it.
I do. When you own an NFT, you receive a profit share. This is not a company revenue share like a stock. Confidentiality of contracts is being strengthened to protect against competition. Let me further elaborate on that. For example, if we showed, and Micah, somebody else may Micah or Ed may interject here, but if we show the expenses of what it costs to put a store in and what that looked like, well, are we not just giving the blueprint for somebody else to then see, there, this is how much it's going to cost for me to go duplicate exactly what we are doing right now. So that's how I look at it. Again, I just continue to stay in a grateful heart. Like, these are the details that the company, the executive team, I just want to.
And also, okay, and I continue.
Yeah, in addition to that, there's confidentiality agreements to be honored. There's non-disclosure agreements that have to be honored. So nobody just airs out, all their. So sorry about that. So they're saying that there's confidentiality agreements that have to be honored. There's non-disclosure agreements that have to be honored. Information is just not out there.
But again, great questions. I appreciate the questions because these might be things that you were wondering too, and maybe that's why you were hesitant to invest more or to share
Some
something.
people they don't understand the Bitcoin Miracle Cash and Cashflow NFT. So Cashflow NFT works on behalf of investor. So here's what we're doing: we give the profit, about the revenue and everything stay inside, because when you buy one NFT, you are the profit share, as Melanie said.
Yes. I'm going to do one last question, but I will tell you we actually hit almost all of them. So for the one they didn't get to, I'm going to add them to the list. The next one. That's a great question. A person who gets 2 sales in the first 30 days gets a free POS. Does this person have to be an NFT owner as well? Or can it be a new person that signed up for free and made the 2 sales? I love this question.
Oh, okay. You have the answer, or do you want me to go?
I do. So you do not need to own an NFT. And so let me see what I did. I actually I invited some people to the Vegas event. I was new, although I did it. And I basically just in the back office grabbed my referral link. That I'd invited, they bought 4 NFTs that day. So I don't have to have already owned one to still be part of, the system and earning whatever maybe that promotion is at the time. So I want everybody to know that if maybe you don't have those at this moment, it's okay, right? You can still utilize your referral link and give others an opportunity. And then based on the promotion, you might receive something from that. And you'll hear more about what our next promotion is going to be. You'll hear about that on the call tomorrow.
Yeah. So Melanie,
Yep. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
it's
Jordan.
1 hour, so if you excuse me, I gotta jump off.
Go ahead. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Yordi. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, Micah. I really hope this was purposeful for you, and we will perfect this each time we do it. You know, this was the first one. I wanted to just with all of them, but maybe 6 or 7. And so those were as well as there were some great suggestions, and I may have even answered a lot of those. I have to go back and think about or reread what we had put together, but I want you to know I so appreciate that you guys took the time to do these, because not only did it save me from being pulled in so many different directions throughout a day by stopping what I'm doing to answer questions. It was so easy to just say, please go fill out the form. So I'm going to actually empower each of you to also be that person. If you see somebody asking questions in the channels, put in the form, because it's one less response I need to do, one less copy, post, paste that I need to do, because I can stay focused, communicator, bring about all the things that are going to really catapult us as a community 10x. Well, you guys can, spearhead some of those things. Just know every minute that's a moment that I can do more for you than the whole. So thank you all so much. Appreciate you. I will get this posted as soon as I can, some point today. And I'll make sure that link is in the Telegram channel as well.
Melanie, I just want to say thank you, because you've really taken the time to do something that I think a community was really looking forward to having. So thank you for all that you do. And Ed, thank you, because you're always amazing. Carlos, for all your input, and we love you all.
And Cecilia and an incredible team. I see
Nicole.
Stephanie down there, our awesome team.
Yvonne.
The presenters that we do and everything that's going on. Raquel has been a lifeline to me as well. So thank you all. And we will see you tomorrow at noon on YouTube stream. I'll give you more information on all of that when I have that ready for you. So Friday, everybody. So
Great stuff, Mel.
All right, guys. I got a little sun problem right now, but it's okay. Once again, just wanted to run this replay live stream Zoom that they had, which is a Q&A, because a lot of people that are into the NFTs, Miracle Cashflow NFT and the Cashflow NFT, you may have had questions such as the ones you heard on the Zoom call today, and it was specifically Q&A. So therefore, that helps you out greatly. If you want to find out further information or see other Zooms or see me discuss it, you can go to the link down below in the description. Look for Miracle Cash and More, and you'll see a heart next to that. And read to the bottom of that, and I have a link to a YouTube video where you can see a presentation. I don't know if it's the one with Micah on there. If you saw, Micah was on here briefly. I think it's the link to the one that Micah did on our channel, the live stream, to discuss and show people the possibilities of what could happen if you own an NFT. Passive income is the number one thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's our mantra for 2023 as it comes to a close. It was passive income 2023. Next year, due to the housing crisis, buy a house. Second half of 2023 to the first half of 2024 should be your sweet spot, where home prices should be at least another 30 to 40% below what they are right now, due to the Federal Reserve increasing their interest rate. So please join me tonight and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on our own live streams. And tonight, every Friday, it's 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Monday and Wednesday, it's at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, you can always send me an email at support@stopstrugglingnow.com, or down below in the comments, you can always ask the questions as well for this and anything else, and in the chat room whenever we go live. And so therefore, new videos are going to be coming out, and stay tuned. This was just short and sweet and specifically for the Cashflow NFT, the Miracle Cash and More creation. So again, it's already started. They have stores already. They already have lease agreements that they just signed this month to add additional stores. They should be ready in January. They're going to have ATM machines out. They're going to have POS systems they were discussing that's out there. There's so much more going on, such as an exchange. You heard about that. Every transaction, you get a piece of it, no matter which NFT holder you are. There's only 300 NFTs left. That's the other thing. There's a sense of urgency. There's 1,488 UK NFTs. There's 300 of them left. Once they run out, just like when somebody asked if there was any Spain NFTs, there's none left. That's what's going to happen. You won't be able to get into the UK NFT and get into the promotions that they have right now. Tomorrow, they're going to have other promotions that they're going to discuss. You never know, such things as, if you are a UK holder, you get a portion of the profits from the island of Cyprus stores. That's right. Not just the UK stores, but 2 of the stores in Cyprus is also going to be put into your marketing revenue money that you receive. So keep that in mind. This is very, very powerful, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't get a chance to get this opportunity. A startup, real world, doesn't happen too often. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why if you can get in, and you say, Eric, I don't have the 5,000. Eric, I'm not a marketer, so therefore I don't need to sign up at Cashflow NFT for free and try to sign up other people. Then we have our SSN Lifestyle sister intellectual property, where we have group economics there. Ring of Fire. I'm the CEO and the founder. We need people, ordinary individuals who may have $250 in your account or more, because it takes $250 minimum to get involved. But it's a group investment opportunity where you have whatever percentage is the $5,000 that you put in. If you put in $500, that's 10%. If they send a check for $2,000, that means you're getting $200 at 10%. If you put in $1,500, that's more than 10%. So that percentage is what you would receive. So hopefully that helps you out. I have to run. My phone is ringing, but thank you so much for being here. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And keep your head up. Keep moving, and I'm out.